This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Emma munyina kwaba Wadu TV ni na unimi say beye 1 week ni na videos be trendy Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council ho ebia say President Bifi Accra na Kumasi a betimi akoda na wadwodwo no ho rent hotel one the ministers no mombo manaka ebeto dwa say Lïars Osei Mensah former Ashanti Regional Minister MPP do twem na sen Oma tutu wase chese nyoma basa danu kra hyenwurem enya ho bibia eno man no bokago eno wo chese wa babontia ba be reply wasi de koso nyina ntro obi kasa dan no mo no ho na hyenwurem obwa Lïars Osei Mensah nese mo kana no yes na untumi fo no so afaye wo se GDM se LGBTQ bill no me culture parliament no 8 parliament na egu no bill na egu nti o say hwan ensem bebere na se de akoye no hwan hwe a yensan yo hwan hwe yensan e-levy so se be yefo se nyimfi wo no so hwan se mabawo na o de enkote bia
emro mampani bo mi di ma me ko RCC no yakoto ko how bebere sa Regional Ministers Banglu any residency buildings no na account na ehonye ntimi akra mentimi antra ho ama medi miam sika kosisi baby foforo ye no se ehona metra ehwa na metra ye kopembra me fee to regional residency of Mantra Hota. Na the American company will be acting the name of that said you know, Oko residence or Amu Konde. Most of them will cry in order. You know, Oko residence will cry than a quiet. All these while, Oko CCI, you see them. But Oko Chucha picture now, Kucha baby, a quiet na yen dono be fra baby, ya doni nana. You create wrong impression. Because Regional Coordinating Council, money not the full picture, no be anti Adriana Yakanasi. We could draw a Canada Regional Coordinating Council, 1.5 million. Regional Coordinating Council, you go by Kairing. There is a woman when you see, Secretary doing in a chess are buying at the mouth. This is Assembly Common Fund, and a government of Ghana, and a Moscow. This is a project no most of the fee a neighbor various ministries neighbor only few project in our Regional Coordinating Council with my CCC would dine as an name and the building and Casacra my officer not say no residency dino assessing Wontumi empty now. I'm aware that previous presidents and they were not going there. And I'm here for a kind of residence and there's no way celebrating me at the LCC Sky in SCC. Name of office accommodation in the elite many kakra SCC. And my SCC office dining in I'm so picture no more with the Naba. Again, I realized that a dino credit office, and you good for and that modern administrative office because colonial building now. And you man be bring and fit the current type of administration na yen. Emma no me kolobi wo DC this Assembly Common Fund. Emma you sit down for that and baba be replace colonial building and me the pictures in the number. Kabina or mocha at the bar or picture and say pick up some trauma pick up and I say pick up in accident 2014. Let me Regional Minister Kora. Nakam, you can't repair that vehicle. We running into Donku Chapo. We running a coming in a we are in a year. So 2014 taba omuye openi onyan baby ko PV obin enom se kan ko nya accident since down the can be see obi anya kan hwe e ma no kura me catch board of survey for semester mom with disposal of face accessor in million hwe a omon talk anu flow means be akure ne ho. Then about residency, I wrote to the central government, say residency no assay. And there's no way say residency no, you beat me Jessica aye. In 2021, President approved 6 million. 6 million, okay, from my Indian Francis residency. Into about 2022 budget. So 6 million now President coffee and for my end. You might only 413,168 cedis, 73 pesos. And I'm the management task. Yes, it's a scary. Only call presidential law in our 8 million fee. Only call original Minister's Bank 8 million fee. So let's say they are most of our programs. Yes, and to our lodge and also residency. And then no boss on the micro concrete tiles and the boss. And the micro concrete tile this time maybe and the dining reality. And I was interesting in most of for near renovation. Any washrooms in your painted dining for and also I'm the picture number. The remaining amount said maybe about this person I don't know. And then you be a green baby uncle almost almost trust will be a kutum human. And I know contract and can handle over mine. Even though say you don't. The contractor no handle side building in my contractor is buying pianica. You mean that kaka you can call them. When from the predecessor and says I dine with your man. So that building is still not even part of ERCC buildings until say or behind over mine, but still we read around them. Presidential Lodge, original Minister's Bank Group, they call your crime. If you are no alcohol pain, not some hard to be bought. Original Minister Bank Group because I'm a good for. I hold no book from one. Me I'm a more clear or saying yes, can you fine yet? That place is not good for habitation. And it's I mean we seek over 50,000. Because see, I mean minor repairs crown of here. I call here State Lodge. I bind by BSO. And I'm free say my more DBT messy because for the first year you know fee I almost the Benjamin. That the tech traffic lighting. And I didn't want to use dispatch radar from my house to the office. Say me about office kete. Not dispatch radar from my fee. No do many people. Cancer. Never see the Yeguma. Women saw themselves for Mudakano, all these are Lucas in the Lunako. Yamato Wow. Land Cruiser Baba, I say, you Prado, and I say, you. And I'm a repair. Me repair Prado, no Land Cruiser, and I'm the Prado, no ma, me deputy, because when I'm the deputy, so what the bells and the Benjamin. And I use you are copying bra. MPP Abano a tall cancer or the brain. So that is the state that we met the presidential villa and they themselves almost a former president now. They know. And this is an identity.
Not just ye shema pick and choose because be show statement now per statement there what should I say Uto near maybe gumu TVs, air conditioners, bay 48 me ne
I don't want to no na office no office. We are talking about the office block. Nem kunyami air conditions in that say. If you renovate your office no every year also the Nyama Akabia workers no bit media yejuma ema do understand because on board office book to it na wako juma ne obeko council no enye juma no akotena ho na wako sisi ebia away bus if you kama man woti Meanwhile, no better office where be the one the Bayajuma. What would be the sense of it?
Okay.
So, the sense you will be, you know, send your better staff on the Jumana Kosu, you know, instead of me the comfort, you know. These are the items I bought for the regional coordinating council. Send your baby to my Juman, said the penny.
Okay, Mate, Akra, you better was say a day in Chiremu because the say about the one who near a call support it. You better was say what clarify the amount.
And she said, Omoka, a daya. If Casa, renovation, yet me and new home, yes, to Zilano, and but almost to tremble be a film. And I'm a call one with my call, who goes there, baby, why another. Ufa, a regional minister's bank, for instance, I hope you just some incas of you some fufu. If you are, you know that. It is open to be none of the friend nine on you are creating false impression. And I will call war, no one more call than in a echo war, who I know. Oba war, no, they are called the room bob often. Who I know. That is what the police have been. I'm with my friend, with my ministers now, my call dancer, a honey dog.
Na mpacho no na ebia ya sheda se ye no hodom ntie ya dia sana etiana
sana tie sana hotie odo mu makwa akohwe sana hotie be dan no de ye do na mo fe dan ni wo pa mo pictures ni se dan ya ye no 8 years ni akenya ne kwai. Look at the pictures very well. Sometimes I don't be delayed. As soon as an institution, yes, it's possible sometimes a delay. But if you can't say no, that is not true. Most staff no, they will give you proper distance. Politicians will say this one will say the other thing. That is how it is.
Kasa kana some say within 14 days, Obeshas here now the cabinet they were setting it up. Na nkakrakra odiedino ena eba. In general terms, Dr. Adopai Bibisawa, Yashas here every a year ministerial appointments of a year 3. Dr. Atufosen, Oshe a year Empono, a year John Abdullah Jinapo Honorable, na Ubeshe Dr. Ayine Edia Oyuomo, na Chesawode ba kakrakra. And the regional ministers by 10 Idi Ababetuja as a political marketing consultant. What does it tell you? Who is saying so, doctor?
Yo, me say, yeah. The BIA me can say, I get back qua. Kasi akasi mi nu edi enimu no. Ese omusia se omobeye eni. Ansana ubesha o campaign ase no. Amada na fo ato abayi wo no. E wo se unhu enkrofo a ono omobeye adwuma. Enti se wo kwa probo na wo ye wo campaign na asefo nyina no. Na wo hwe se sankrofo no. Wonde wo mo ebeye adwuma abum ana ono mbeye campaign na bum. Enti wo trafia na wo de wo mo edin etuja. Ya mi se Zubina His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama apese oh yes so to me said there was a bono within 14 days na abasobo na yede emano na at the continent say ya na wa share the political history of Ghana obehu say so we be dia kunya so a obutimi cha kobusumi nsi e kwa fiansa na wayi ministers nyina wi baby a womano edru no baby a yamamu edru no kabi ba min kabi amamu na edru no Mr. Enye Papasa, yes, sir, not yes, any yes, fata. And I said, yes, Oka about ministers, you woman, any Pami and Sano, Honorable Kesel Atu Forsen, John Abu Jinako, and a friend say Dr. Ayini. Let me say, Sandy Pami and San women in Ano. We share more political history. We share more educational background. We share more political experiences. Now, we also share a friend is to media, Omedi, and more new baby, I do more. I mean, broadcast can be profession. So, we share normal yes, any year. We say, Shani Pamiasa or Mampeni Edikai Abu Mudino. So, moment to me, I need you, na your friend is saying, men can say, approving Nibia or Mopese or Modiki or minor. Yura at two forcing. Why deputy minister da was some NDC party no our parliament for so many years kakra and we share committees are what council nominate na for impo NDC call opposition finance committee you know why ranking member also for some time now and the back Ghana sikasem the free ni baby echo abakwasa meta ho ene said the Ghana sikasem intimi enyina brane no na sefo na say o hunim die enti by this time our president what depend am president aboni die ni die na onu ankasa no o ekwan bi a wode Ghana sika befa so ama Ghana sika timi gina yie na Ghana economy no so etime tumpon and in America say when me anya sadia ene na emisa brobina ono so odie so we share Abu John Abu Jinapa ono so in terms of energy we deep to masum palma Ghana energy sector when your friend is saying NDC at least NDC co-opposition you know why yet ranking members and also winning for the past 8 years, 12 years, at least winning the AC energy sector. Let me say he is one of the most critic, you know, parliamentarian when it comes to the energy sector. And my MPP for Abana Nekufado Abano, I'm also in terms of the friends and the energy sector. It is the Obibia Sabridi, Sedamananka Otua, Yede Adiano Abisinis Reso. It also Timitre Nibopre. Dr. Ayini, let me say, why lecturer in law, we're training Crofobibri in law, we're practicing as a lawyer. Parliament and so no. Let me say, why a normal bibri about constitutional, you know, law nominate Nasifona. And also, Owusiahunu, Ewa Budin, Ewa Nimbie, Ewa. And it is, you know, as Attorney General, let me say, with Nimbie, say, oh yeah, Ankasa. I bema Sa department, you know, the Attorney General Department, you know. Let me a Gina ye. Say no maybe ena me fan set to no enko year. Sabri our baby, especially say we academics. Na what them crofo be idea or Ghana how more practice no. Let me say I was say Wontumi this in no. And your friends your broadcast me can be expertise. Wontumi edi tuma ema Ghana emrasem echina ye let me say for now no So Bisaya saying that betimi actually say be a question for be or
yo doctor as a question for the EB membra from there mention ministries what so from 30 at the about 23 no na wo sha wa combine bin wayi bin so e de afrimu na ebidum ensusu ye de say yes what so from 30 at the about 23 there but enye no and solve a problem no because government spending there eye danya obetumi spend more and am butaye ni ade woni trimti a ode ete so ba 23 no because one share ministries now what is about 23 but one share a first list I buy a marita upon brew was legal advice bi na uko share na nyanya 24-hour economy advisor penny or that one being gusitano and then confo bi or diobo buy first list there and confo who say it's much ado about nothing. I don't know what you say.
Much ado about nothing there, and it means is that my main kind of said we are being handsome, you know, maybe an appointment and I said actually then it's but for me, you man know the benefit of the doubt. So I say because a idea Ghana for a share new coin say your ministers will be 110. I mean, and I'm for sure that a idea Edi Ghana Sika Semia. So until so here Sabreno, could be so original say President Akufo-Addo on so. Now I was one of the key defendants of Nana Akufo-Addo. Now make us say, look, when it comes to management and leadership, Ubia or no this anymore, or no any name, any padodo and our resources are opes or the juma na emana bano idi. Now every resources at the cost never. So it is here. Now, it is about the efficiency of the resource. Any bit miyama cost component, you know, above from. And when I made me argument, as long as maybe President Mahama say, obey me the 60 ministers. Mamen qualify the kakra with an adjective. 60 key ministers, and only a meme. So, okay, 60 key ministers. It is all the 60 key ministers now. Yet, my dear, not as the mainline ministers. All right. What it means is that in the 60, let's assume, say, almost a deputies. Let's assume again from the YNO, say, Obekika ministries be abum. Ama, say, we need Pabakwa. We share ministries in our Kambumono without any friend is saying deputy minister or deputy ministers. Because this is offer education, say, yeah, your deputy minister in charge of basic, your deputy minister in charge of tertiary, nominal answer for. So, you see, say, sir, a better dose, sir, then, ama or how any amania sika seminum nase for. But who babies are say, there are no year basic level, no. At the end, efficiency and what they ba, ama, sir, ministry, Nedumano, Akoso. That is the key question. So, I say, let's say, Nipano now, and I say, well, you're just a ceremonial minister there, not listening for so many. So,
okay. But doctor, when you mean back in maternity,
say President for say, look, the whole of the education ministry, we probably more than or capacity or winning there, or what the energy to do the work of the other deputy ministers. Let's we use in Bakronwa. Let's say the Bakronwa city year, that is it. Ghana, you didn't go in. The Tosum Yeni say, every ministry, your directors, these are technocrats whose responsibilities are to advise your friends, the minister. So they say, now, say, what they say technocrats technocrats no directors no assistants no money your friend is no. I can tell you for a fact say Ubeko ministry be I mean finance minister the former finance minister Dr. Amin was he not a technocrat at the ministry?
Exactly, yeah. Yes.
Now you know me closely in terms of the your friends domestic debt exchange program no. I work with him closely. Now I was part of one of the groups in the meetings. Now, sometimes when you meet him and then you meet the minister you see vast difference. Only difference is clear. And I mean, when I mean him as the substantive minister, look at the things he did within the last 6 months as a 1 year key position. You know? And so I can tell you for a fact that there are more qualified technocrats within the ministries who can support the ceremonial ministers and to make their work very effective and efficient. So, I think that these are the things that the president should be thinking about. How to get these technocrats to operate at the maximum level to give optimal productivity to your friends say the production activities of Ghana. So,
okay.
For me, the 60 ministers, in other words, so when you see 60 key ministers, these technocrats can perform the roles of the deputy ministers and whatever, perform expertise roles, advisory roles, and allow his ministry to work effectively, his government to work effectively and efficiently.
But
these are things that I think the friends and Ghanaians should start thinking about.
All right, but Doctor, one said, but make sure this is a political party. I just said, she said, when winning overwhelmingly, with a year 183 parliamentarians, I want to say, but who share a year Yamrano so they say, oh, you do one free brush with the fee. Now, who share Nebia or the technocrats, Eko Yajuma, a bit felt say, this time around the crown. So ye parliamentarians ni be from no ye regional ministers are the beka we chire no kura no edoso dodo a be affect your parliamentary strength no ewo na yen hwa de baako yen hwa granted imposo obey a year deputy ministers baako for every ministry we create no and no will bring total up to be 62 ministers et here be a men combine no say wo ka say yen yi be free my be any ministers call you already going for technocrats. But if no, so you 111 cry the ever 62 ministers. What would you suggest, Doctor?
My suggestion is that for the purposes of campaigner NDC any president John Mahama to come up with 60 ministers, I think that there is no bargain to that effect. So for him to prove his trustworthiness and to let Ghana and TCSA Okasema Obeyeno. You see, it is too early for him to say, probably say, I did not assist in Wontumi, you should obey you 100. It is good if he comes to that. But again, in politics now in Ghana, issues of trust and believability is very important. Alright, very, very important. So he should stay within it. The area or yet not after 6 months or 1 year, no or Baba Kabekachis or promises 60 or experiment it, but it is not working. It will hear more ministers, and that is fine. It is better for him to do that than probably suggest that I can't do it now, I'm going to go for 100. Now, calculations in our for me, he knew it. President Mahama knew it. And I feel like debating an argument in Adiamano. He knew it. He has been a member of parliament. And I'm a boy. Yes. And he has been a deputy minister. He has been a substantive minister. He has been a vice president. He has been president twice. Alright. So when it comes to these parliamentary complications, I think that he didn't just get up, mount a campaign platform, and can say, with the system ministers in the Bay Area. Alright. So now only complications in a woman there. Then the logic do his calculations well.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But not only when the complications and there, then probably again he knows how to manage the issues, manage the calculations, and then be able to serve us with 60 ministers. For me, I am not taking anything away from him, because it is about, your friend is saying, the victory of Ghana, the efficiency of governance, and serving the people and serving the people well. All right. It is a Ghana forecast. They are looking for lean government. Okay, we can't take anything away from him.
But Doctor, with that of our parliamentary strength, the whole address will it affect our parliamentary? Because parliamentarians the ministers are and no see to me more perform well and our constituencies.
No, I definitely don't agree with that argument, because you see, what have you observed at the frontier? So be winning the first time going to parliament or win with large margins, but ministerial position, deputy ministerial position, or oversight responsibilities, the person is not able to serve the constituency better. So, I don't know whether you've observed it.
Yes, me too.
These are the reasons, because the moment you become a minister, you are now a national, asset, and you are functioning, within the top level of governance. You burden yourself with a lot of responsibilities. You lose your parliamentary seat. In that case, what makes you efficient? All right. So this is where it is now. So we say ministerial position a bit more better in government, and for me it is neither here nor there. Then probably an argument you are putting up just to make sure, say, your friend is saying, who your position be for your own purposes or something. I don't believe in that. Ghana well. It is not because you are a minister. As a parliamentarian, your level-headedness, your level of argument, your level of understanding of government business, and your contributions to government business, and then the better say was some money. All right.
Okay.
The three key ministers, so I give you more contributions to various committees and even to your friend is ranking committees in Look, the point is that even as a member of parliament, you don't need to actually become a minister to be appointed, for you to serve. I mean, the president, John Dramani Mahama, in one of his speeches, he said it. He said, baby, I will be on a but it is not by saying, a member of parliament, another person will be a minister. You see, I mean, you look 2 ministry business, winning more than Diana, Manica, again, for Sonny Benya also. We serve no purpose. What do you say? For me, this issue about people lobbying and making arguments, why your friend is the president should select majority of his cabinet from parliament in Munasefono. I don't get the idea behind it. If it is constitutional, we need to take a second look with that article. Okay? Because me see a woman in experience actually say, look, most of these people are from parliament, most of them, how efficient are they? How are they able to contribute to the economy of Ghana and to the growth of Ghana? Sectors in our I mean, look, I don't want to start mentioning names, all right? But we see people who have become agric ministers and they didn't perform anything in this country. You've seen it. From 1992 up to 2024. You've seen it. So I say, your uncle came as education ministers. And Oma to one put no their machine. Alright.
Okay.
We can names. You see, so but the point is that for me, maybe I hear to say, look, say Omani pursue Minia. Your president, you know, they should be able to take decisions, harsh and difficult decisions that will put this country on that level. It's not about just giving somebody or appointing somebody as a minister because the party is the person is a parliamentarian, the person is a party member or something. Look, Doctor,
time it's maybe some very last question also. As a political marketing consultant, we know I don't have the chat. I hear the ministers are all you away, but what's a debate be Ashasia Koso? Why Ashasia you regional ministers no or Budin? But I did back one notice in our case. A year Ashanti region minister nominee Oyino Ediamayeno. Yes, mention the age now by 36 years. Now social media be was about 4 children. So now region now de kwakwashe akola ketwa we 36-year-old and sir. But them say be trying hold the positions are almost you're very much younger. But from where you sit or stand, maybe sir with age, you know, maybe the Jumadie be a show, sir, political Jumadie be show, sir. I don't know what to say because we did in previous times. Nekebia obi Asia, you don't know as deputy minister. But I shall see free NDC there, so there I do agree. It be about almost relatively young. But what share a be omo a swaka cry a diomu a deep political Jumabia Nimina? I don't know what to say, doctor.
Oh, you're going to be not yet 271 to the other account. I think we can guy you move some crowd. I mean, I don't know why would beat me. I can't look. France President Macron, what did he say? He was in his mid-30s. He almost found on around 35, 36 years. Trudeau, Canada president, almost found what he say around the same age, 30s, 35, 36. So they're vegetable.
Yeah.
Rwanda, Home Minister for Science and Technology. He was less than 20 years. But you see, me, I found the opportunity of dealing with Dr. Frank Amakwehene. You know, I closely. I know him one-on-one, personal. I attended his wedding. He's a friend.
Doctor.
Obi or Ashanti region, Bia will follow NDC campaign in Ashanti region should be bold to say the fact and the truth about Amakwehene. Look, at a point in time, I was even questioning why they didn't give him the chairman of the party in Ashanti region. Look, the winning Munua and Tinabe being Kika the Opus Okan. So I say, and I say a politician, so that one I will understand it. But when it comes to fairness, frankness, and rational arguments, I think that if it is Amakwehene, the president probably might have taken the best decision ever. What do you say? Amakwehene was going to difficult constituencies. NDC couldn't have campaigned there.
Doctor, I don't know what you know which lady is saying to me to you. What you know which lady is saying? It's I don't know what to you.
You see, some of these things, maybe I'm a car. Somebody at the studio may say, but you see, I saw videos of him on social media. I saw videos of him going to difficult constituencies, which I
All right. And you know, doctor, beba, the age na na baby sir. Age is
I am explaining. So medical culture will say, mama examples be. Age has an inverse relationship with maturity.
Okay.
Age has inverse relationship with your friend is intelligence and success. It say about age that there is no direct relationship. Say will be the 36 years when you're matured, when you're politically matured. That's why I was bringing in the effort and contributions to the efforts and victory of NDC in Asante region.
All right.
So that say cannot usha and only your friend is when you're matured. Like a own TV M1 NDC to this far. So now you see what it tells you is that he actually understands the dynamics and then the regional politics of Asante region. So I think that if the president is giving him that, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. But not to argue within the ranks to say, Usha.
Doctor was say your time don't bedu besia na every problem so no.
Ya mame 1 minute pena memfa entia Dr. Frank amakwini na memo na baso for the nomination Nisa Akano. I think that ubia emono humoden Asante region na onye jumedia sese odie edeboa Asante man.
So me does say Dr. Tutu Buahe or your political marketing consultant Pedina Yedeno Echuche in Komui. That twa Jumedia Iswa. Ben time, just about 5 minutes after 8. Me say Fukune also atnase. But I said me LGBT sebene list no so piano me bosso tawda me ma asode Fuku emblem. What list no dey display? List no I will display at the achiremo into wo rage and diamis no wo a ye you mistin ne akeka wo a ye you as regional ministers nominee na media be Asante region there and mentioned briefly na mama Fuku ede aso abemu na me ka say the man ye yaman Dr. Frank Amuakohene 36-year-old. Me with 36 years no dear age dear. Yes, I don't know many Dr. Buahe Ebeyaji age dear Mr. Uswa Mr. Rollins no it came through the barrel of the gun. But Rollins made you by the snow 27 years. Yeah, sure in our case, made him say a year Vincent, a Vincent, bonus to take you over, no year deputy to education here, no year bear 27 years. I'm going to call local government bear 35 or 30, bear 35 years. Fati Matu Abubakar, me information minister, bear 35 years, me age and yama 7. But Dr. Frank Abuakwehene, and I be issue. Bidima DNT President John Dramani Mahama. Ebeyi Frank Abuakwehene. Dr. Buahe, although dear, he sees him as a very nice man, no problem, new opinion, I don't know. But I don't subscribe to that. Dr. Frank Abuakwehene. Yes, so you do for a boy. And yet, Kwabena Dufua, and the secretary no prank when and yet Kwabena Dufua. And Dr. Frank Abuakwehene going to be by regional secretary. It's I don't know crowd here. Yenfa and so. After me build the case. Bid him say empo with regional minister. Now Dr. Frank Abuakwehene help regional minister. Lawyer Evans Amankwa or also per regional minister. But here to about we say ya. Obi our blocks. There's a godfather. In the case of lawyer Evans Amankwa, na yamin, and a dear dim, catch that President Mahama. So wait, dear, Makola, dear, Brahma bread as national organizer, dear, enkabodema lawyer Evans Abankwa enkabepe. But with Dr. Frank Amuakohene, although so be the likes of executives, no, the likes of Ayadana Kwesi, but who said no redeem a bass eta the chi, and I'm penny for bino, but who be Sabukra and I say, who shoma, Nana Kwesi, Onya regional minister, Missy Onya chairman, NDC chairman, or Bessa debut. Now a year Frank Amuakohene a lazy boots. So Beba as regional chairman, it's one who damn. And another question who said no, I dear we say Obabe contest me a behagi. It's idiot, Yentadachi, the regional minister position of Emano. 1824 executives no any a him fubi a quackra. Oboquacro, and Oboko catch President Mahama say Yamin. 829 klein no numbe chinchim near Echo Washington region. Enti odono ebribi obaye as deputy minister no krado ekoye SMP yamba no 829 klein hwe eye yamin ebo yeto abawie ide ma na okokoko place to place no executives ni bibu fuafu me kan dada ne ekoso bia edimo and oboko catch the president Mahama say yamin into 29 klein. Who did the national organizer? Yes, we are Kumase. And I'm petty for executives. Nibi. Eta Frank Amuako Hinechi. And Oboka the president Ajiatu. Nidin and Yabo. But Dr. Frank Amuako Hine. And yet this same man. And Yatu Aberie. Last time. What can I say? The culture say. Yes, the appointment for sale. Yatu Aberie. Nkofo pe MMDC anaso pe DC or pe MC na motna ho anasa mot ho regional secretary de Sasha say wa wo pe DC ye je 3000 cities full list ni nyina ekurabe except the bama bosheba omo pe in the various constituencies kwabri east full list ni nyina ewo hono. Now would you be at 3,000 cities? And no be year calculations no. It amounts to 600,000 cities.
And I know barrier beer. What is simple for coin?
When Chia says Sikana, you dear free. I don't know who you. Omwa Jisicano. Me, Matisse executives not Jisicadi. NDC for the buafu. Say it is Asika Yamfawa, mobile Frandiana. And also another ball game altogether. Oh, Bokwedim. Say enche the security detail and I say penifua omo ebebo o mine ho ban no obeyi omo nyina BNI director national security coordinator obeyi defense minister interior minister or say enche kra obeyi sa penifua ni nyina nti e no enra o kan sa asem no ewo boko. But for now, list of 10 regional ministers, nominees or designates, and Ababonte, Akasix, I don't know, so Obebubo Obudi. But I believe, said, President Mahama, Ebio Shebi be the FMP before President Kufuato, Ebayeno, Wosha, regional ministers, and I say, Edu baby secretaries, Nina, or more appointments. It's only a cry, there's a time, some pine quadia, young money be this time around, Osha, ministerial appointees, and as a nominees, list or Diomo Abada, as Obinano, as several in one capacity. Or the other, I think I'm noticing something. Ewo hodom. Eti yabashe impedifo atnasini yabashe many omo AC kwenye yabashe vetting process ayakoso edi ababi si nominees no any ministries ni nyinadie yabeka ni nyinabubuna yashe honsem kaye. Now for yababashe the case of LGBT. Penye enra President Mahama ekachre Ghana Catholics Bishop Conference no is it the case say bill no parliament back no every ho 8th parliament no enti bill no oye ho hwia enye nanka be hwese be to be the lawyer di back one twetwe nkobo. But I think I'm hard pressed against time nanka ye pese ye hwe ehonsem kaye no eni empo ensema enra or catch Catholics, clergy or bishops no. San Sabina or catch no. Is it to say no dear what relax it ewo LGBT and some no one na and then san some no any ebisa den some no oka no won hye da hu ni ti ehu ne kon eti na abadwafo so no ye ne omo badwuntwene ni nyina ho na den padifo pen na etnase Jones ayamesem ewo dwumadie so ene anopei san so na eye Dr. Enoch Nyako eye Dr. Enoch Owahene Owahene and so ewo dwumadie so ene anopei together with Dr. Samuel a free year into obu nyina etnase na yatoatoa adwene na wusu betumi ajoin yen ewo Facebook Wontumi TV on Facebook and Wontumi TV on YouTube. It's also betumi join here ho. Na yenko ye de bema yempedifo na kwabe na ye hwenko. Na mahu comments bi ewo Facebook ye besiri ye. Twa make kwaku if you know me from afar, there may be hold ba be mfa ho. And ye me thoughts on Dr. Frank Amwakohene remains that of mine. Me ni obi twetwe komo na ebi ono so ne thoughts no your production team we know who we are calling ono ne thoughts no a enye me de na me de ba be hye obi kon I don't think the throws after panel everyone is entitled to his or her opinion and me opinion on Dr. Frank Amwakohene and another pay me whether you like it or yes it remains my opinion. Na mesu bi opinion no medim say nya no e na ekwa sisa eye President Mahama ebia obo converted anti-verted no de okana se bi ya he goes on but maybe opinion and no pay me state here you can take it or leave it enti na abedwafo ababa betina se no obi anso I want the thoughts sade obehu omo a ye yi omo no mete hey one of the best year about President Mahama is that of Julius Debra. Any problem with that of Julius Debra? I don't have a problem with Dr. Dominic Ayine. I think he's a fine gentleman. And Obia is entitled to his opinion. And that's why we have a panel who are going to do the review. Na ya shading na. Abusafo yamesem atnase Dr. Enoch Owahene champion enso ewa ha enche Dr. Friye ebetnase. Yamesem mema akwaba yedwumadi yesu. Na wapo mu yede
o nyame adom bibi ekoso kama
yeda nyame ase papa na me from yamesem adaye enyamesem yo be the first time be the yamesem Asia I don't know I've been listening to you monitoring a year where you know so yabedase or contribution to the party.
Thank you.
Dr. Enoch Nyako, Dr. Enoch Owahene champion and so atnase Dr. Bema Okwabanso.
Yeah, opening.
Na wapum de.
Nyame adom boko enhyeda nye de bate.
Yare.
No enhyeda for me bate.
Oh. Ene
engineer o see rush ba.
Oh, yabe enhyira.
Ya be say adwane.
Ai party manfo yero mu adwuma de ma party. Na yamsem me pacho let me crave your indulgence what but doctor the time with us no brief it with the best na be dia hyase every do so oh na be wia ye de o ebehwea bobu e wa hase ya nti I will crave your indulgence Peter producers back Peter so e wa ha but doctor me ma kwa baby
yeah opening
na bibia boko des wakasa ho oh pa I said the whole of this year be who
I think yes
the whole of this year 2025 the whole of this year me who doctor
2 weeks this year
me who ache
ya me adom the year boko keke na so
ya me adom so me who
ya wa hefo na ati for 20 I'm say last week dey na me wo ba na nya ha okay last week me call or Kesmin okay me chia ati for na mahe machia ahefo so na machia MB4 o ma be mo boze e won wa be mu sanity amanyo sem no etore bia obedi nkunim tore bi nso obedi ngugu nti de bebe bia no na wafa ne saa na wasom because enye de bia na obetimi atena ban mu mefa kwenye so na machia me krom se de bia me ba me ye no keke onim se mi frechiri me ka se mi frechiri not in terms of distance me krom de ke kwa 1.5 hours ni wadu but mi frechiri because of conditions I nyini wom ni o ma ye fa mu a ye dia beduru ba bia ye dru nti no mi frechiri adanse aboabo number 2 ewo adanse asokwa district ti machia obi bia o adanse asokwa district ni mu nyina kenka ni mi krom adanse aboabo obi a o hwe bia machia no ye papa ba ko bi e friend Ejapia or from advance counter no can say medicine counter over the counter medicine seller.
Okay.
Ewo adanse brofield the bia o hwe
yeah, that I say. I mean,
sure say me kan chere ne say e bia me ba hade but normally open program pe no after so na me show
that's right
me sure say anope ne shop ho no mo o hwe ewo adanse brofield ti mechia no
yo Mr. Kwekuata my deputy regional organizer a very good morning to you Kwekuata maybe I should be and then Adopay Michelle I know you watching from a good location it's Kwekuata Adopay me ma watching so maybe I should be doc me ma cho meet you na doc na Adopay send ye etie no be pese ye hwe ministerial list na bano ebia be the besha say chiri kakra from a year vetting process no way bo dia omo converting so far na ebia ministries no so ya combine probably your thoughts on it any empo list na bank kakra no enti no any ebia LGBT dia be nim ne obe pesa o the besha asia
na ma wie LGBT no na metimi adwane na menu ya bam me da say ministerial no you see the first batch no yeah substantive ministers no asana NRM say regional ministers and 10 eba already at say or say and go beyond 60 nti wayense sign o ministries ni mu from 29 to 23 in this over 23 now be far regional ministers 16 ebe kwa ho no nya 39 then 39 na just aka 21 what it means is there might not be deputy ministers for most of the ministries and we might not get ministers of states because in some of the ministries ya no say ministers of states if you are minister of state in charge of security no office of the president minister of state in charge of agriculture and bia ye nya sa ne man but mienu bi na me hu ya na I think say eye me worry kakra minister of transport and yes our minister of roads and previously nantisa intina minim say nka aban abai die omogbo akufo ado achia say identity what minister of transport intina minim say nka obesa de akohye mother ministry ni mu but what they are retaining and a minister of fisheries but your ministry of agric intina minim say enka ministry of fisheries and aquaculture and also be kwakoshe ministry of agriculture mu because these are some of the ministries and call for cassette ai intina minim say nkebe ko back but yen hu ni sa yinya na yen hwe omo a ombekọ akoda anon ade ba ko em say omaya unique ye say when the appointment comes omoma brief profile of the nominees. I think said this is the first time.
It's yes I know the
omoma brief profile na wo hu nipa kro no
the background kakra I think it's something
BB are very innovative omaya ade na me problem ni the first ministries na three na buy na omo vet na ho enura kra man no witi e work out no all these three gentlemen they were deputy ministers of the same ministries as I say I elevate you o de yenhwe Ministry of Finance ato forcing ona na ye minister to say deputy to Setekpe ba yenhwe at that time performance be ni hu e keke so hu komo no and he was a deputy and I say yedenaba substantive yanko Ministry of Power then John Abujinapo ono ne time any yede sumu 4 years na Kwabena Donko Dr. Kwabena Donko na minister and na ma Kwabena Donko ma timelines bi a anye ya resigning him so kaya John Jinapo ne ko kan say West African Pipeline engineers bi ye adwuma ho mo ba ko pipe na pa ya ma na wu
o se si o na se
entina light yi dundumu no na crude a omo kraya e de be power generators no insu ata mapu ayiri nti shape no ntimi mfamba okay
be kai pa be rain from ba
and this is a person I say elevating in this one ko head and the first statement also mu pushing or vetting so we say you crude the be last for 5 hours Fedru o say o kan HF
ai
an kan 5 hours
na media no na je na no see bone
na tape no so won ti
wa no na we dey kasa
when you say obi na call record you secretly it was 13:31 p.m. on Joy News 13:31 yes
1:31
p.m. na me share live and I know what kasa we will be anko tracy bibia o okay we na afi o vetting after 1 week still na light o pe kwan afa so am excuse na se BBC aka se me din kan ade no won take over no starting ma projections anye na onim de ntia ni nyina me hu ni se senior ye kwan o mo be fa so a sa take or pay agreement o mo de ba mre bi no on be sa de ababiu no ma con enter into a lot of agreement no ma ka se ye ba no na power ni ho ba wo free aban mu no wo ja 4.5 billion dollars e ka wo ja no energy sector aban ba despite 4.5 billion no omutimi tena so manage ya 8 years ya nkodum so mu wo wa beto se wo flag bearer president otiswe or say 2.5 billion no e beto ye wo so see 2.1 ndi mumi enu ha na e ka nokre na be as it may say obi beto 4.5 wo ja 4.5 na wo koba na wo beto 2.1 a mumi enu ha na e jaka keke so ja 4.5 o but nipa ne ba wan complain otimi manage ya me da light ma 8 years o wa betu 2.5 e so de nyame ase because nipa no e ka uja e kra wate so be half ade na on nyame ase be wo be complain it means o problem with managing the energy sector ndino master take cancer ansem we no then let's go to the last ministry Dominic Ayini was on a vet in a minority walking out.
Yeah, Nansani
Dr. John Darko.
Yeah.
Swami
MP.
One on the start questions no. Ano bo Ayini yem. Unim setamana Margaret Brew say what former Attorney General Marietta Brew. Why Attorney General no. Ayini any deputy.
Exactly.
He say ono se elevate no and all the first 3 nominations ni nyina yen kofa no me deputy ministers the same ministries ene do maba substantive ayi enura so I dey no hwe vet ni bia me hwe minya opportunity hwe kakra on social media Dr. Lawyer John Darko ne questions ana obisa no started from 2013 tema na ayi ne eye deputy minister deputy attorney general and o say wo judgment data a course so tia government of Ghana from 2013 to 2017 now you attorney general at the same time wo law firm and are not representing most of the companies are not AC government what be that so now you attorney deputy attorney general and now I was shocked when society when you na bontin na me da Dr. Lawyer John Darko Swami MP me dana se enu amhwe na mani age pa he brought figures and the names cases are unknown as deputy attorney general. I was saying your country be crank as information we you investigating no. So we deputy attorney general. Na companies sue government. One only attorney general na muko defend the government o. Wow companies so na say solicitors. Emma the companies or mu sue government no. Nti unse enye nwanwa say mahama time government you a lot of judgment debt. Because deputy attorney general no a obekwa ko defend the oman no. Ono any company na assign representing these companies. Enye nwanwa. Recently the man case ni by a minority working out ni new. Lawyer da ko kan na answer ni satisfactory. And was pushing further said recently before I ever to abano company or mirefi or say company na ko sue government of Ghana. I feel no more be free asem no. Na enumpo de anya ne company ni keke o. Ono as lawyer ayine and a lead legal counsel. Emma sa company no ma sue government no. And they say no somewhere March International Arbitration Court no be free case no. Once na we lead counsel Emma company no. Once ni about this attorney general and ye ji utum a say we be represent company na we represent government of Ghana. And a chairman so mani nyia no. Na we din kan ayia no in the past na afenyo marking say there be. Ensi na amabo anem ai mo amhwe bi mu hu ye.
Yeah.
Ene mahama yarega. Afenyo market kan
government agboja kura di kan be government agboja
na afenyo market say ne sa dia so mo mani nyi sa asem we ano dia ano so won tia se ntinam because asem we critical so wo as lead counsel Emma campaign SU government of Ghana very soon we mo be free asem no International Court of Arbitration. Se si e wona wo sa koye attorney general a wo ko defend the government nti ya no wo be represent government and now be represent your company no wo so mani nyia no keke wo de wa anya me sem asem we asem eno na ma fenyo ma kin bufu ye no now atofo Deputy Minister of Finance afenyo makin busa ne say ye beto aba no okojina ba bi kokan say cocoa price sisi e wo hwe exchange rate ni international price na government of Ghana ton cocoa no at 9,000 cedis intisiyama farmers na 3,001 ayisisi wo muntini anye bibia 6,500 enti ono sisi ya obeye finance minister no obisa ne say ne 6,500 no okan no say no na o se to kokoo no eno no de be benchmark amia start to kokoo no na echi wasa tumu ana wase onyam meteki over nti ontimi ma sa promise nka e announce kokoo price ena afenyo ko bi o say na time na ugina campaign platform o announce say o see a ton of 6,500 now you minister of finance ana chama so mane answer on the course of vetting ho
yeah anya for dankasa what shall the bag or you so partisan sana the color or your lawyer very good lawyer wa parliament hold match but here jumana say or tia jumana say but the problem or you so partisan so partisan
na some way asem abeka so mo bi answer wejina campaign platform so aka say yesisi akuafo ti o one how can you the audio the video is out there say I was here to kokoo no 6,500 and waba vetting and ye bisa o say enti they say na no na wo de be benchmark am ya ton kokoo season ansa na say price ne cost ro kra wasa tumu ana wo se unya meye finance minister enti wuntimi propose price bia and was na at the time ukoka say 6,500 na finance minister na ya no a chama aseme ma wunya no keke wati bida Nti say no Ghana for ha omo have vet no munya time omo follow no. I think say omo the kind of people are campaign time and somehow now omo ka any revelations are eba abontin yo man hye sumase a afei eba abontin eno mu bisa an baby a manage ye say he has been consistent on that and the me born abaso and he has been against e-levy. So also actually articles are found into for him he is against e-levy, but it doesn't lie on him alone as finance minister to abolish it, but if he has his way or be abolish it. And there he said it at the committee, and all kinds say consistently that is his position. Betting tax also one of the betting and say we see as a country you ban betting, then you say we see the tax also, and that has been his position in opposition and he still maintains it. But as you say a cabinet and as women he leaves it, and I loved him for that. He has been consistent on that. But where cocoa price na the end there the chairman has so many yano because I feel
but that's a point quite or no can say cocoa price the enka obunjama agric ministry
and yes. Afenyo ma came back on say okwa na afenyo asa back say what's your fanko cocoa board any ministry of agric omo na say omo ba ibisa wo omo by the time na we can say several campaign platform na agric minister any cocoa board for ni ho and na wona akokan chairman said there be wedding kan ya no in the past into many years
chairman nankasa no well and I make a so partisan but baby otino there and say oh yes
and me and many j vet me share vet in videos ni bi no na many age because who opposition now can say man why careful yen tete hey tina me so wahwe a me can say I'm very careful because videos ni ade ho in future ni akopuli video bi
and can't it no so na can't say
but then you have to be careful, you have to be measured in your utterances. Say we need evidence, are you careful because we need baby be draw you be pulling video bi it might not even be government yene e wo academia you can go for a position bi afi the panel hono ni akoyi bibi dia video bi akoka no baby afi na untimi substantiate nti enya futuo ema obi okọ radio so ni ade say enye bibia na etena radio so aye ka ne trasa now LGBTQ in sense
but answer now be call LGBTQ also yes waka appointments no me name say be regional ministers there also no any comments and as a consensus
with Ashanti regional ministerial nominee very young doctor
young I think it's a debut to apply I say yeah boy abaso for say young age no there I don't have a problem with it
and he is a party person regional secretary of the party when you say Ashanti region NDC there be omobo munya problem with regional ministers so share ya atamels ebesi mahama about 5 people eduru baby kura na erikupoku any free bonus because odi obi aba na party for ne nako ba ko no first you know minister no owusu bekum bi won ko bo no eje so mo
dwani jane mpabo a hodo eno na ye no afijase
no mo dwani regional minister dwani jane mpabo a hodo mpabo nyina awro eba Samson papa yo wo inshaesu
Samuel Sapo Mr. Sapo
Obedibi
yeah honorable Sapo
and former MC for Boase Akon later okoye deputy minister for gender ono so be di regional minister kakra kupukum nyina be fam Ashanti region ya na ye dene do baba be regional minister biana party for na sore ne so and
because in the case of Samuel Sapo no nyame actually party no so no obunya problem and actually that yeah no
this time wakofa obi oyo regional secretary ono mo na ye adwuma na I think say party for no be man asomdwe.
Now you think the regional secretary no be solve a problem because any honorable support or no or ye veteran knows in and out of party.
Sometimes you are power blocks. You are power blocks na this annual maneba. But I think that this young man, so to Nyomeya, will be able to manage the region very well, and I'm happy. Only the entire because it tells you say. Sometimes I will see a man mebunu ni big coin.
Yeah.
No almost be ye juma. Adia ba kwa me and I've said it. Say me nya problem with your government. Eh say it got to a point mebunu na duru ba bia e bocho ogbo e omo be sorry no. Omo hia mo akra na akoye dene. Edi enti and the whole government for 8 years in most ministries nipa baako ye minister throughout no reshuffle nothing then kofo be brain so aboa party no mbu akiri eno kan wona man kofo bufu you na me I think say Mahama wa observe side na high NPP no and I don't
but say in the case of NPP so you be argue say youth no any opportunity.
I'm not talking about youth though. We're moving from youth and I'm talking about I'm saying yeah sure so we're seeing our observe it going forward no on repeat it kofo na ya de pa osafo ma afo bo so free ha no de no kwa o ha no yi we free ho ono ani nua no a deputy minister for defense edu ba bo yi no no do obi fufuro ba ye enye obi
defense adukufo you know okay.
And then cross about health.
Yeah.
Enti oyi no am obi akwa ha. No obi nso anya opportunity abe serve. Ya seni ba akufo team. But let's look at most of our ministers 8 years.
I know bad.
No stop no reshuffle.
We want men's words. Very bad.
Omu obi a. And I hope yenina Ghana. Me sure say me see when NPP man enko for bonus one. Me sure say President Mahama be yes ha. Enti one more year appointed or no ready.
But sorry say be bad thing. President Mahama bet na koya so no so ye who reshuffle P in his last administration.
Enti say na wa ba bi onu de. Me nim say obesua de si wono ane pen so. On say no ne pen so na man nkofo so de abufuo. Yes.
Aye.
Enti me sure so be yes ah. Enti nkofo a omo anya bi no. Omo form certificate nkoye adwuma. E bia eduru bre bia wo benya ba bi akọ. MPP for so omo abafi no. Obi anfa ne certificate nkopa adwuma nye. Mo keke na eduru ba bi a nkofo frem a omo tene mo communicators. Me dey use me communicator but me mo stamping and here 700 cedis say J government in power near the ma communicator 700 or the better fuel and all the better there. Me say me mpe me nyi bida because me nkoje na afa pani bia be control me. Enti mo tene communicators into professional beggars. Eduru ba bi omo frem kura na mo mfa no. Say mo no mo nyina ba epe. O say communicators na ebe brew.
Aye.
Communicators never
yeah.
Party opposition, especially communicators, women say near Juma Papa be aye. Omu na ebebre. Enti mu a mbubu nu egu masum. Ne nkwara ne fremu a na mu mfa. Na mu omo bre abrantie bi. Efe na na eji. MPP communicator.
Yeah.
Na producer be catch me one of the TV stations said the guy is good. The programs when we invite him, they be omo plan at 10 p.m. Guy needs in the car.
I didn't cry or you suka.
At that time, no.
That time,
they said when Yaka the Yamiase, but that time no nika. Into your bar, oh friend, and if you want person or beba, but he is good.
Oh, he's good.
No party or power. Such a guy. Toyota vet kramunti mimpe bi man.
But question is, do politicians ever learn? Because as about okay, I will say be obesua bibi. Time and NDC a free power. hwe omunya sa challenges ayenye bi omo communicators the permit me to mention names maybe okay who dey mean omunya sa problem na bi thinking say NPP will learn something from what happened to the NDC. Yes, so bisa na woka so be so bibi. Question is, do politicians ever learn?
Oman said opposition so lazy in boot. Next 4 years. But say there emrantie na mo frem panimfo na omon fan pani bi afre wa amemfi no. So call radio so e bi occupy position bi a national election, regional election bi na sa time no wa abem no wa appointment o frɛ na no on fa ene o frɛ wa memfi no eno kro because ebrana o fi na sa abre o hia ho no eno obe frɛ o
and say boys na for
no wi ni wi ade no o wa abem o de ye wo no sa na o de be ye wo
boys are for mo ho adwen eno de
mo fa mo ho adwen say ye frɛ na wo na untimi enya enkoya memnemfi because time ma no wa bam no onimu emu enoma bi say na ye lecturers ya na mo mpɛ asɛm no was me ma ho mesrɛ wo hwe so mama appointment na mehwɛ na eye okay amagye but enye okay amenye de me ba radio so e say meka no meka keke so acha say nti onimi nya problem a onimi anya because me mfa me da asɛm bi ama ho mepa aduane ni what I say enti mesere say wo mo NDC fo mu no me kan si NDC fo mu no wa wo benya media me ka dia me bom pa en say mu nsua nanka dia to ye ye ba fo no mu nya aba mu position nga NDC fo mpa ni fo no so me the same thing it's true because eduru ba bia no mo abubu nu ego ma so na me sure say bebre nso sa no mbe sa no mo be
yes power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Yeah. I do baby.
Almost the same thing on bay. Nti e bom pa so adwuma de omo meye. Was o man ko ya. Yi nyina ye team. E bi nyam fa so me I will never wish them bad. I wish them well say dwuma de esi obi ani so obi no. Omo nya courage. Na so omo ko na ye detective to omo a. Omo step it down. Professor Atubiga Yebi. Sautia Mahama first term no ono appointing as press secretary.
Okay.
Raymond Atubiga.
Raymond
Atubiga. No law lecturer.
Yes.
Ewo Legon,
yeah.
And a President Mahama fa no na guy bia no be no pa madam fo. Orizani am bibisa no se chale o say omuko meeting no ma professional advisor. Obi a ono oye party ba on shede nim bibia na omo kan as madam fo enya ha na abaye ho professional nti duru ba bi na afi decision omo de bre no ono eno se da bi sa environment we there ontimi ono resign here then he resigned and went back to Lagos so in a professor on pesa ani omano so intimesere say wa ye di position be ma eno nti na normally nka wo benya ye ma opposition a adwuma obi a wo ye adwuma dada our profession
doctor do die obi o bi ye adwuma no mo kro ba di brad ye kra che do
eba no afaya no eba no afaya no meme gi saa ne o mani di o say obi nya na adwuma ya problem a ye nya ye no wo mo anu how many times na call for anka about finance minister and other ministries but ya amfaya obi a no tena fa ko 8 years nje ba sankofo bubefu
and obi so be fire da ya no be linked up to be the godfather be why that just say wo ba be fire do na himfu bi adu office wo be fire do na do enti ya na wo ye policy
na na sa kaseti e ma ye lusu ye no fire no na afoforo no nsu ade emfrim because all the godfather ceremony ade chechire ye amanyo ebekwa koye namfo sem o ka sem a oye bibi kura untimi nyedai enka enu nti na in business yes o person business e succeed kura eni kwa se wo yere ana wo family member bia o man keep position ana wo ye adwuma ho enu kro nyesa untimi mfaya obi a ntimi bia me wo hye wo mo well say ministries ade aka na ebeba no omo me ye adwuma emwa ma oman no ba yenso ye tiachiri promises omo ma ye nyina ye be shase ye twen ama ministers ni nyina take over na fe ye bad ye say dia me kai wo mo and dia shase free tertiary omo kan say omo take over first year for ne ba enra na KNUST first year's report here
sikano osi obetua dia mo
me aduma next 2 weeks other universities no legone ade next week be ko nursing for no course September omo kan so omo be retrospective decision na affect first years no ye kai wo mo awofo omo ma tertiary ni nyina say omo na take over omo reimburse na government enko back to universities no and credit
Akufo-Addo buy the first year na
Akufo-Addo buy
and no share free SHS
first year academic year na ye beto ye na ye de free SHS e sha ase enti di omo promise no yesre and ye come ye wish omo we na nche say promises a omo make ye na remind omo ye be remind omo papa my last issue on LGBTQ kiki me kasa from public health perspective. This is me a public health practitioner.
Oh, okay.
My PhD no was in public health. My master's was in public health. Enti me issues biblia say I'm a canon purely professional point of view. You see, adi we nya ade o say enke duru this level. But because of politics be uremu no. Eni nti na duru ha. Ye will be your friend Morris, and you will be a friend of 4 ways. 4 ways near Mara, everyday life. So, Tiwiki, sorry, Anopa. It is expected of every member of society. So, sorry, it was what you choosing. But sorry, now see what you choose. 4 way. Nobody will come after you. One will decide to say, was saying, it doesn't affect the very existence of society. It doesn't affect the very existence of society. And nobody will come after you. But you will maybe chichiro maya your friend Morris. And no who go against her, it affects the very existence of society. And to be to say incest. So when you are better. Ana wawo ba so ba no ho ye ofenti wawo chi na ye wade ye chiwa oman ne mra nyina ne society ne nyina be masha ne effort after you meda so be ji obi nkwa free ne nsem enti na wokọ krom na obi ko die wu a onhwe ya ne ye kun bi stealing enti so ahwe krom kitu mu no first no obi ko bokro no a ne ye chi ne de ne kwa anvi otanye krom ba bu akun because sa suban no a say on mine and same sex marriage, these are all in the same category. Obi ye china yen hiamra by convention default into any kwasi so. But the point is that mama na be too political. We shouldn't have gotten to that level. Keke into se amitiwe. President Akufo-Addo ansign mrano. President Mahama say on sign. Ghana ni ben oye lesbian ana gay a obetime gina bonte nya akukudro say enya mesem president ansign tino me ka me gay me be ware. Enunti na me from me point of view sam mrano ne ni kwase shase e kura na be political because in our society we have Morris. Nobody would dare say obetimi o ye no dam room dia obi ana onni asem say e ma bonten na wo bede no anya akukuduru abegina bonten say wa be ka say me ye gay me ye lesbian e wo Ghana ha say government bi ansan emranti o be ka na wo ka wi ahwe say obekọ krom a o keke so ati nkomo na say but amanyofo nsua de afrim because aye political more the aye politics and at this level we expect you so also be sign because me say was sign one sign Ghana ha the way our society is made up nobody one beti menya akukuduro keke o de kanokre one gay ni be na beti menya akukuduro Ghana ha say keke me ye wedding me ye invitation said the ye ware openly no or ko ware so for ben the betimi nya akugudo se brama sorry dem ana rented places yi ya certify no when the betimi di ama wo mo se me be ware mi kunu ana me yere ye oba ai bema sembra ya nhemra ninti but the amana be ye topical issue eye omo utterances when they were in opposition. Sam George abra no omo wa ban mu no sa okaya join news or say ehun hia ebra papa bi na on gay international gay man
Moses Fuam when ya na yon
papa bi a o gay known gay Mahamadam Paswa
Solomon Andy Solomon or the BB something like that.
Sa pictures nearby and then call for Kano. Sam George in government can say, why are we wasting our time talking about these things when people don't have access to potable water?
Yeah,
we should spend our energy on these issues and then the baby wine. Then quickly, yeba bemuna no change here. Then we fell for that, and it me pass here, and the president is on sign. No more kind of campaign at the time of the Assemblies of God. So on the buy or best sign Assemblies of God as of for near day. And I say Catholic bishops be share with the are. O say afi the young coach Renquarano, it was school Muses and your we and yet. Abraham Mudiko Shemu, ewo curriculum mua, Dr. Napomu Baya, na my curriculum in the queer wheel. Most are 10 around. Ebe can't send people for the Akushim. Comprehensive sexual education.
Yeah.
Me, we share me publication profile akiki. Me a lot of publication on sexual and reproductive health. It is good for the children to know their reproductive health issues, but not same-sex issues. Menstruation, menstrual hygiene, these are issues else ye chere nkwarano. Fine, but same-sex they can me say Mahama Sayun, Wan Sayun. Obie ni wo wakukudro Ghana ha obetimi akase wo okoye na me emra no de enti ame me person kemra no mo sa hwe bi se keke obi akodi nsamfun se o 3 years na ade ne kotu na prison be na ade ne ko obesi prison foforo ama wo mo nko anase wo mo koka wo mo de yi hu
na mbra no kwa de na ne ma pi wo man ka say yes actually wo dress it say oba dress it say be my no crime implications for and the was so be sad atu abasako bo kra na and no
3 years no chine de na koto wo mo nko separate prison anase prison na obi adamu bi no say ne wo man freeway keke wati nkomo na say enti si yesi prison kwa ma wo mo a ye hwe no because untimi fo obi nkoto obi aya chin so ege na de na kotu prison mu se prison oni mema nko a na ekotena ho supervision it say nko for tata so these were the issues and else e ka ho asem ana meboa na obi say oni bema beda ni nyonko bema beda uchi na wo so wo man 3 years pe o ko 3 years no asa aba betena wo man ni mu ana asesei mi students dey bia mi wo topic bia me kire web of causation health way there be am duru asase mo me kan me se me sembe president a be me bia obey na dwen so ye gay bia no na so twen se yen castrate no eno ne aso twen a ebe boa o na 3 years de o de ye dey prison 3 years no akwan sa aba castrate no emfaso ni so bio enti ye kaka straight a ye ma amenom ne ye nananu mo montie no ye nsa no ye nyi sebe ne ayi mu madwoa na afi ne ho nsori bio no ne nam ho saa because se wo nyame abɔ bema wo so de wo kware wo nyonko bema ne e chiwa ye se mra ya hye ne se ye de wo kotum 3 years pe. I mean how?
But doctor, I'll start to cross over quickly to Yamesebno. Say challenge no. And no tie President Mahama and Semo Kana say yes shad ye de ye shedu bio. Say challenge no ye say bill na President Akufo-Addo almost one assent one fan in San Chasien is gone with the last parliament. Tie no ewu the bill is dead. And to say no dear, Jomosa ko write bill no near the first stage no first reading, why committee second reading, ekwa kusi ansana yasadi ako President Mahama. Edim I don't know then was like bibi say onim the promoters no ebeye
and senior say the nyame adom we nye hang parliament we ye micro minority and a macro
majority
enti we die keke se omo mini se de no omo kana yesre se ye mu bi omo invite eni emfa yen suggestion mrem na punishment no omo nyim free 3 years enko more severe punishment with justification na prison kranas ye do omo be kwa emo mfo omo nkofra sa ankofo we mu
dog me kwa nka be person ki nya sa do na ko be say ye ko ye ka say person ye corrections no ko so omo mpre ye pass the sa
enti se omo nya sa correction ndi asesi an omo san start omo wo macro majority omo nshase but I tell you me dey me position from where I sit and knowing Ghana your culture any suban ni bibia and I tell you obi ani obenya akukuduro say ya ansan mrenti no me ye lesbian na me begina bonten aka me be ware
me no ya dwen pa
obi ani obenya sa akukuduro no otom wo de wo pa bra mikro maboabo number 2 wo de manyine kumase so wo kukudufu a bra mikro ma danse aboabo number 2 ana danse asokwa district mu ho kuro bia asokọ ho na ko gina ho ka se me be ware ni kuni ye be ma me ami so me ye be ma na hwese ba bia wo gina ya announcement no betimi adurufi a yamra
but who say I don't know the late Akoto Ampao any group be by ya do mo si obunfa ye okay be no mo ka say yenya na sa ye jana sa because ade no koyemra obi ntumi nya Akodo nkoy
punishment ndi so ye pemra de a ne ye pese mra ne ye adwuma ye mfa punishment a ehemu eso 3 years sesei mediasi
but I say Dr. Enoch Owahede Echampon senior lecturer at KNUST ye better na say papa ye better na say na said your kind of other engagements ntibemra ye bi nua bema Jones Yamsem enchai na binti ono so the submissions ewo ensaba ro bi no eso Yamsem yo but true so nti the way na be person the beshase LGBT the na say ministerial you know
I say discussion me free LGBTQ you know first na fe ma hwe other ones na before then no me nua keke me wa yiem
no
me ma me nua free
okay
oh na need na otweda e wo banko me krom ni banko me ma me be dwo wa free na ya coordinator ba ko so ya friend no your coordinator and tour coordinator.
Okay.
The friend or therefore on so free man nyame adu na na ye begin na otweda. We shall call Easter. Party penny phone bebre every free nipa be for ba ko wada ho ma se ba ko man ponten na ba ko kwakus enso adwumam Kenya se adwumam on so free enti no ye guso.
Oh, where the any mam which could be.
Ade ato ye ni wo kwa East.
Oh.
Ba ye guso en mi se nyame obehwe ama bia ko so kama e de amaye. Now with the LGBTQ issue no on say sometimes they are manusem and discussing no manafe you lose the value of whatever we're discussing. San George will be a very good communicator. You do baby or can say man you say any policy and that's official reality now we say or can occur. Now the interview or yeah now okay say and we hear say be discuss LGBTQ. Na yen focus on a normal relevant say a man for nyensu nomne social amenity normal sana na aban the new patriotic party government e be say ohwe normal say enwu hia say massa LGBTQ no attention because obi any one more te Ghana ma bet menya ahode anya kukuduro say ono de okwa abonte say okwa akoware tika hu hia say e be discuss now when Sam George was in opposition saa sema na ye ka no enu bi na no ka onya akwanya onya akonya so be kasa ti aban no e na o sha ase de koye politics e na jomama so ko ka kire eyifo se asase ogofo se o oba sa man obede obe pass. Now the reality has dawned on him. Na eyeme nwanwa say ye papa John mama any calibishop for ni hia no wantimi anka ncho me so emra ne de mede me be na mede ye afri ho ya pass lo me e ba ya me sign na afi de John mama pa ni no de afi odi nsemi nam sei e na afi de wo se ye cheche mofra no san ma no we nya che mo se nya de papa we books nu na se yes
instead of legislating a year
yes anwa we nyina ka hu hia se be kwa kodu ba bia kwa kodu John mama na afedi wo di asen we ni nam Ghana for wo me hwe no wa bi yo me hwe no wa bi ye ankofo e ka to ye so se ye de MPP for de ye support sa de nti na MPP mi san aba no kura wo m ni se sa de we nya de se obi asoso ye mra oma ye ti mu ye soma ye som miensa Kristosom esori ti asade no kemosom sori ti asade no abosonsom echiri asade no aka ye problem ni de be bio aka tie mamu kama wo se adwuna ma de emputo bebe o man mu ya kwaya politics akofa ba sa aferi yen hye homra na so ko hye homra so ko mo bi 3 years imprisonment eso ma akonya ba bedamo won enu ti no minim say John ma be president wo pa market on wo do krona na afi o ma ba be hunu say we hu hia so obi asoso wo de bane nam sa
na ya me say yes no mo nim no kredo obo nim no kredo bon person mo portrait eye NPP ekufu adone e kire ko obo de be share ba o say ye nyina say NPP for de obo suso eye gay niema no so e ti no obo de share ko patade say okay
enti wo say Ghana for ye ma ni da ho me see wo de NDC for abay wo de hwe no ma NDC for abay di o man so no amount for me see enche any 6 months Ghana for be feed the new patriotic party eno ma ye o man mu and then for person mu twanwura gusu say akufo de ko be di person wa anye hwe ye ti o man mu ama the statue of his excellency former president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo nipa da sina ko buogu with impunity obi aka ho hwe na sa na ye o man Akufo na ko no kosi statue man ho ana enyi obi na si ye minister na inform recommendation minister di ani mo musi statue no na security wo man mu enipa da senate mi akobubusa de we yagu obi ati hodin obi anka ho hwe ese emra ne ntumu ana enti echina na obi baba ya sports stadium na baba ya ebo ho no oba be wo afi ho no ma ono so Wontumi so otimi de opa na o ma be ye wo mu na obi akọ police station na police fo gina ho no on looking na man for pipe glasses police station in Ghana near pipe glasses na police fo gina ho mu se gomo no mo hwe o na yesi e be so president in na branch e be afani Seidu barricade a police for the about SCC one minim de si ye de wo katugu na police for na ye barricade num na fa mo se krokron de sabo bona ji se nyahwe na wa fa ne ho de no ko o ma ba ne atimu no enu ti no minim se Ghana for e be sha ase measure NDC for 1 by 1 won na sina wo ka se amanyofo no ye nsua bibi no I'm telling you na ye call election wie no wo se wo call election wie na se wo lusu a na afi ahona obi ehu say we anye we NDC echo election they made a lot of mistakes but now some won anything now they are not heroes obi ehu mistake bi omo ye yo entino say wo election as olusu a susu nyunu yesusu nyunu ye ho ye access mistakes ye no ni ehwe kwan be fa so ye be organize ho ntem na 2028 yet me de about capture power and normal NDC for ye enei wo do bo bedu mebi no obeka say politicians omu nsuan hwe entino LGBTQ sense man ye kan na Ghana fo nyina ho na John mama na afede odi asem na mu yo na ko sha Catholic fo no empanifo no kan ho na ka opportunity na ba se obeka cho se me pa mo cho LGBTQ mra ne de me ba be san ame de ye fi ho no afede odi ne nam and minim say other politicians nyina e be sha ase dia because the truth is that na hu hia say LGBTQ e be discuss because yen hyehyɛ wo ye man mu no kwa yetiri yen hyehyɛ wo ye man mu enso so Christians so Muslims so traditional believers enso nye de enso okay we are free to go na ka fa ye move on
ba also can send back ko bi senko susu say ade na edit say eye private members bill but nkono de ni nsusu ye bu no government na endie ni but question is say government be de ni ma yes ade na dabai e no bo be na me ka say private members bill wo share composition obo ana omo yes ye pass sa bill no ye nye no emra na you MPP phobia no Reverend Intim for job.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Say be able to be a take up challenge. No more when you able to bring pressure. And the Catholic Bishops Conference no. But for the Reverend Matthew no catch and say there be the okay can and collide the other day. Still I'm rado. Osei. No should be yemra. Nonsense.
Yes, I'm for better holding. Baby, I could do the amran the sign I was here sign. Until they say your mama drew so. Entina na me how I say or more. By the macro majority. As they say, come what's our majority? I was some push at the end 10 pass.
Now, what you said last days, the speaker court and said by or so was directed. He said the clerk also said on Fadian San Coma president Mio now on the Hujuma. And a banner or Botuba, you all live to see.
And you know, Ghana for any regime, we say, Emrano is a John Mama ba, Njamene boy and is almost majority, massive majority. And Timrane the Yentimi family and be Omoba, no more pass it. I might have a movie on. On the issue of ministerial appointments, you know, Mitier vet, you know. Me monitor vet and kakra na ohwe John Mama appointments awaya na say NDC for no mo wan fa o de ohwe John Jinapo pa de I was expecting say John Jinapo ke be appointed as Minister of Energy so no a deputy minister
no a deputy
sa deals o mo question sign pay or take deals am question sign say obi ye uchiremu ye amobi ati ase a won say amamo no ye toa so this obi kosan di bi na say nye di papa kura na wontimi nka say wa bantu ba betwam o yi say wo ye federal negotiations na ebia unu mo tena se e man ti ase two parties na ti ase say e de mati ase ye nyimfi wana say ye review kakra say other party no wan ti ase a emra na government ba ko na sign no you must abide by it. If you do it, the amount no. I was all ye. Oh my team ya question pay or take this. Say, deal in say now obey the machines plants abroad. Say or bemount generation capacity. 30 megawatts of power, 10 megawatts of power. Into no machine or the abano. One was idea say what the machine abano. Say what the power the more now you so. Say where you so uchiaka. Intino your generation capacities ekosoro ama got your pointer sa machines ani akrade about man na genetic power we're not using it we're paying for that and no ma ye ka kosoro even with that we are having problem with doing so in this country. John Jinapo was a member was a deputy minister as at that time managing power crisis in this country. They were having problems. Now the MPP has come to power for 8 good years. Omo Ghana for power. Na se wo probi the energy minister shining say ti John Mama wanyo obia say John Jinapo. Eye serious o. Etine ama me trasa ama me mu shi me say wan hwa na energy crisis ni asa kombio. Because obi a wait me out of our problem. Why do you bring the same way as deputy minister? After why elevating as a minister? I want to
that's what
such a person. What is the interest of John Dramani Mahama? Energy sector and good deal. And good deal. But we are telling them that say power in this country a baby about say ube do man so ube mama Ghana for power 8 good years. If they make a mistake, no almost idea 8 years ago, baby, we are not going to forgive them. Yeah, they are feeling in your they say your mama buy no, your man a small time. Once you in Kasaka Sibi, your man a small time because I know for many ministers and then no monumented. They are causing I said I near the Eguso. But after 1 month to walk on it, we want results. And now we share normal omo ye no so say omo ba ye no I say blame game be and now we are say union men for they should bear this in mind. Say blame game you find your politics ko for time ye buy ye be blame NDC 8 years time they voted against us. NDC buy ye they omo ye say we mo disca e be prepare to MPP for so 8 years time they were voted against. They voted against them. They went home. Yes, you are. You betray 8 years. You betray 8 years. Omo buy and I'm a follow to operation one. And now we are anyway for somebody like John Jinapo to come and tell God what can to say. Actually, Ghana for say you fool a warrior my mu. I bet me use 5 hours here naka. 5 hours. I'm a media on a report at Yana Monaco Abontin. Wait to be a barbontin, a whole station like Jonah or voice in our home. Wait to me a ma bontin, which say, oh, and yes, I'm a patch there. Because once I'm by a bontina, wait to me a ma bontin, I'm off for berry bat, once I'm our canoe. I'm a wait to me, say, oh, and yes, I'm a patch there. Now, Ghana, you will enough for her. What we are converting a one now, Sako Danny one, such a person. Can we trust him? As a minister of energy, I fed the Anabeka say, obi there 5 hours, obi there 23 days. And he say, they're not patch. The point that we are making is that we have enough fuel. It would be about the Abban say, yeah, quite about power in 2017. Yeah, by when power crisis. Do suffer near best there, fuel cost and that were car near the Abawe by best so we treat your car and make sure say fuel now here gas are here no Yama when your gas no et media power where you when your electricity. Baby who say na a merry machine no na power net trifling crying. Eddie Baba Bedru fence Ashanti region na a bit typical. Na megawatts of power say bia wo be at 25 megawatts of power na free and can eba be do Kumasi e be do na be 5% ye dey akọ waste no aba we adwene to wo say no any information ye dey emra Ashanti region say bia wo so machine na megawatts of power can be waste no you can get everything no you soon here. This is a prudent government or think outside the box. These are the people that we are thinking about say energy crisis and who problems ba we here leader Obetrasi, I'm an expert solution to the problem. Now, Obia, what be trying to say? Actually, Ghana for FH was said done in a honor. Can this person be trusted? Name of media and say the accountant the vet in the be passing a vet in Ama what was so. But the air can say when you are will be or mine so as a minister of energy, we are going to monitor everything. And no more course why you become once and papa. I mean, we saw money in there, boy, more magic and I day. Eddie Acco. Now, at to forcing issue, no. Attorney General issue, no. Oh, I be signing the question, say, judgment that issue about, now, firm, any Dima sa company, no. They say, what about ye, Attorney General. Inti no be denounce the now ye na we be defend o fem na so we be eba assemble we be defend way na the chairman of the vetting committee na wabo assembly to and also every hifa since when enya chairman na wo ye ne ho sa the minimum say vetting committee no majority no edu vetting na edu vetting na say tu ho na mo wa we chairman also obuamu bi ade ma obi ade nya akonya de e kana sem emi bisa important questions so that we can get important answers from people. Now they know in the church say history mu ebra na the days of first saying the choir okay Babin they were asking important questions to the sense say ye bisa obi question sometimes do be now we thought it was unnecessary. So obi obabedi minister Professor Dominic Fobi. Ababa Bibisan say onto the pledge, oversight the national pledge. To me, Bisa question. To me, I thought it was unnecessary. But the president is out to the pledge went to me and can a national issue. Bobby was asking important questions. Ye Jana money Bisa questions. I are very important. obi oba bia chairman say they will ask important questions na dey na ekwo so wo yema emu vetting committee obi beside this important question now wo chairman of the committee ka say hu hia say obi
edu ba bi kura no opeso answer kura ba mo na
intimidation we so free fa enti Ghana for mo the NDC that we were talking about womuno the omutimi nye bibia o. If you look at the track record of the New Patriotic Party in the NDC, obi abedi maso, obi abehu de waye adwuma. But they do baby a minim say 8 years no. Ayana ye duabo se senyo. Edu ono no obi refi. Na though we admit say we made some mistakes. So, but no obi refi na ye nipa kasa ase se okra obedi o man so wa anyehwe. But hwe monumental development projects are. His essence former president Nana Dagokufuad wodi egu omemu a wagya hoko ene ni statue with impunity and go for be akose statue na ma akobiko akocha social media say ayo no na say statue no or that's what it What is this?
But yabesem answer bia be ebe wrap up na wa sorry no. Yes, ministry yi wa share at force ni omo nyina e de. But regional you know so ever list of 10 and still counting. Any thoughts or comments in this or comments be able to say Dr. Frank Amwakohini for Ashanti region Muguso
I think say media menya inter kakra say NDC for them so almost person omusua no makakra.
Okay.
So menya inter say omuka say regional minister appointment no omrebema regional executives. Okay. Party chairman is but party chairman be one ba omo decline into nebu they look
as in our case say okay.
Yes. So they look within now omo the appointment be am be me share profile no anya me wa say be one ma obi women organizer regional women organizer no wanya ya man regional minister be one ma be party chairman be miensa and mo say omo so list no omudin e ka ho na Ashanti region so Amakohene akwakonya.
Okay, so penny o kan Jamie shada share list the penny o kan say sa na tina chairman dia and you not just apparently or it appears say Dana Kwesi dey be no push the there
something like that.
Okay,
I see say do do share na profile
because someone na push say Abwakre ni Embrambe regionally.
But adie ba ko a ama me okay with appointment say a core regional ayina. Ayana, so what's the history of regional ministerial positions now? Senipano, onye someone who is part of them, onye appointment now, onye peace of mind, enye nejuma. So onye the peace of mind, enye nejuma. There be a me can't for NDC there no. Okay. There be a problems. And you know, this time around, one of them, enye akonya. Regional minister no, I think say with reference to Ashanti region, I think there's some problems now and also on the side of NDC no. Some maybe a better.
But also no doctor about what can one of them as in
one of them as a member of the regional executive committee. So regional executive no when ya kwenya ababeye regional minister no. Ebema oya no mutane regional executive tenya problems. So, into one of them, I feel one of my.
But every person may be an MP, and with regional executives, there are issues. Because maybe the issues are it's in every human institution. There are issues.
Yeah.
Or amongst regional executives, no, I know for sure. Say there are issues amongst them.
Yes.
And I don't know, maybe how it will solve the problem. But me too.
Also, one way. Say Nipan and regional executive no buy na NDC for the what's the new patriotic
I smooth
it
was smooth Samuel Semens and no regional executive no be our election ewo bosontwe and wo lusu our party adwuma he was given the appointment and we adwuma no one regional executives ne e ka bom mo ye adwuma ne ka or brain ho ase na mo ye adwuma intino there was no problem. So, but when the end, they feel say, "Yenya, my partner, but I was say buy a ho, and I could baby." There be a say struggles. What say the ever ho. And this time around now, I want to believe that say this time around that regional executive regional secretary and any appointment, you know, a bit minimizes our struggles now. I am the common front when they are in government, you know. And I'm working in appointment as also a young man. Okay. Around 33 years or so.
36 years.
36 years. And when you say position, ABC was Ashanti region now. A branch 36 years in Ibia where regional minister that. And you know, I send a signal. Was a baby name a party for you could say, oh, and before they think about the you know, I'm saying, I know question before they think about the youth. They wanted one of the regional executives to be given appointment. And on one some trans and nobody say I'm working in from one of the man. But the basse young people and more opportunity, I mean, in government. Yeah, about power. No, we did a lot of things.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
And pardon me, can we share Vincent Nom, Fatima to Abubakar Nom, and they just even the Obugina don't wanna more.
Baby, as a question, young man, any quiet, why of course, or Bajuma. Through that, I'm off for sale. I branch any boy, Jumano. A do so person obey general secretary. Ya found come on the mano. They are Abujinapo. Where he was coming from, Yamana Konya Manaide, Abutino, and more beyond compares. What goes NDC, Ashanti Region, NDC, young person, say, where Richard Miss at the points that Sarah Miss an idea. A branch, yes, Sadi, being a day, a BC, the Iowa Ashanti Region, and the over to can watch him. Name Yaka party power, June, you from what they are. The new Patriotic Party, His Excellency former president, another Gokufad, Unya Konyana, Ranchani Mabawano, one more Konya, my Konya, and Miyako Abemu. It is a Biomoko Abemuno. And now a man to a many mamma from the another issue for discussion. And tonight, I know, say, ABND for they also learning something about what you say. Example, to Mama said, TD, all movie ahead. Now, I'm ranching Mabawani be brilliant, yet, on for one more party, yet. Enya kono ba me de me hu no they say what NDC no ma the struggles are becoming too much. They say no I struggle for survival. They see themselves say Jomama next 4 years on sama into obia kuku up in the bottom there and ho bed near that bia say Jomama ni one ma on bet me a position with regards to next presidential prime minister on Benin Sanoma no and issues on the afene de eba sorry and ba amamo so a obi anim said the NDC in terms of performance no what the omini obi say we are not wishing them doom. NDC in terms of performance no they cannot match us omutimi call many in terms of performance eti channel free education no ye bi say omo ye ne say o so me hu bibi o say amom mre kakra wo o so me hu de course under free education and all the electricity power in this country are non-negotiable because about we buy if I say MPP government buy no you to one am making sure say Ghana for nya power 24/7 24-hour economy no mo kan wasem no enye parliament ye be ko parliament akwa shemra say 24-hour economy ya sha home rent ni if in o my Ghana ye be 24-hour economy the system that they are supposed to put in place, you know, we are watching them. Okay. They must put those systems in place. And then, or my come not to a team say, anybody be a bad man or pa. 6 hours, maybe I could say, maybe I could say 6 hours. We are waiting to see all these things to become reality. Nothing, name say, someone so much me have come my idea. Responsible micro minority. Yes, you are. It's almost a micro.
I don't know for your market. So,
issues, you better bringing them out one by one. You better measure every single thing. We can't want them. I mean, I say, someone a bit made aqua. Now, minister, with the manus you. You are appointed minister of finance. Oh, nam fiche catch a Ghana for say cocoa bono. I was here too. Now for when you konya say o ba vet na se bisa an wasem say wo ka say cocoa boy yantum dia afa dia wo chairman of vet committee be catch yes say o ma na nyi nsem na no ye won nsem ka ye won nsem hwe enti ni Ghana for me nya tap mu chuku na me nya say ye kan nsem chi MPP aba na MPP aba no wa ye bi ye be hwe de NDC for ye wi a meja no one by one na hwe anama wo se tu